everyone, I'm Laura Myers for CMS-Connected. Today I'm speaking with David Chaplin, CEO of SearchDex, the SEO technology and consulting agency that specializes in e-commerce. I wanted to have a conversation with him not only to cover the launch of their new SDX Hyperloop platform, but also to discuss how knowledge and prowess with SEO should be of higher value in the common marketer's toolkit. He began by explaining that their main goal with this new platform is to take the technology component of on-page SEO and build it into a cloud service as a platform. So here to dive deeper, though, is David Chaplin. Hello, David. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm fabulous, thank you. So let's dive right in by having you give us an overview of the new SDX Hyperloop platform.
So by nature, SEO is an ongoing discipline that never goes away. So we built this as a platform that allow regular updates, feature enhancements, and integration into e-commerce platforms.
It's important to mention SEO is a discipline, and because it's slow burning at times, it can be mistakenly shelved or not given the time it deserves to be truly and consistently optimized. Given that, what are the needs or gaps in the market that you see that you're hoping this new platform will fill?
Number one need is you always hear about actionable insights. SearchDex and Hyperloop actually performs the actions. Data input that determines things that need to be done or enhancements that need to come in from an SEO perspective. We absolutely on this platform execute those on-page SEO components. So in the e-commerce world, that allows for scale and that allows for marketers to do SEO versus tickets going into an IT department. So it's all about ability to execute now at scale.
Well, and you make a good point that insight is only as good as the execution, so having a tool to help marketers in that respect is key. What are the specific challenges, for example, online retail faces in terms of SEO, and how does this platform attempt to remedy those?
Well, I think the biggest thing, online resale is facing a lot of headwinds, the Amazon effect. And I think what this allows to do, we're a very brand central SEO platform. We believe you lead with brand. So we allow for the native site, its natural linking capabilities and user experience. We want the brand to be central to this. So we optimize on the page, we utilize the brand's content, and what we basically do in SEO in a nutshell is to get eyeballs on the page. And we do that by driving them to actual pages that exist that do have what the searcher is asking for. So we protect and build the brand because you get the experience you expect when you land on a page that SearchDex has optimized.
And I'm sure that lends to a much more cohesive experience, I would imagine.
Yes, absolutely. And there's plenty of times now where you'll see like these infinite loops. There'll be pages that are created and you start navigating them and they're obviously not on the native site. They're obviously not linked appropriately and they don't have the brand experience. The commoditization of the searcher has all the power now and it's a commodity. You need to separate by brand, and we adhere to brand standards, and we absolutely look to partner with people who think their brand is important. And not everybody does. It's surprising.
That's an interesting finding considering brand experience is thought to be of such high importance to marketers. Understanding SEO also isn't emphasized enough, I don't think, in the current marketer's skill set. So what are the issues that you would say marketers face by not advancing that skill set, and how can they better equip themselves in that regard?
Well, they're at the mercy of consultancies and other vendors. I mean, I believe we enhance an SEO team's capabilities, but you have to know what you're doing. We're putting the power into this SEO and marketing versus the IT person. So it's a discipline. It doesn't ever stop. You are never done. And most of the people that are working in marketing are showing up with a site that's been up and running and already has all kinds of optimization problems. So there's a lot of public domain, ability to get educated, there's search engine watch, there's a lot of things that people can read and know what to do. We're providing them with a platform that allow them to execute on that. So I think the fact that you can now execute will incent people to stay up on it and recognize that it is something that never, ever stops. It's a moving target.
This moving target just adds to the list of things that are changing the current marketer's role. I've even discussed in the past how the need is much heavier in the technology space for them. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I mean, it's becoming more technical. I mean, I think it's great. I believe there's so much going on. Like in an hour from now, this could be almost obsolete, right? It's moving that quickly. But I think what's interesting is the capability of acting on data insights, driving online business, and the convergence of analytics, the actionable insights, the ability to facilitate the on-page SEO, the convergence of pay-per-click and SEO. I mean, really, search is a single channel now. It's not two channels. It's the same thing. Social, I mean, the whole omni-channel is, in fact, it exists, and most people don't see the horizontal leverage necessary. So like by nature, our platform supports PPC. It'll support other things as we fold in the data components. To really, a marketer really needs to understand data and understand what happens from a technical perspective on their website. I think it's a great opportunity for people that are starting out in marketing, and I'm in the old school. You had the Sears catalog showed up, right? This is a different world, and it's exciting to see it.
I definitely agree. Now, describe for me the functionality of how the platform is taking the SEO reins out of the hands of IT and putting them back in the hands of the marketing department.
That's a good one. We have an actual case going on now where systems integrator is bringing on board a client for an e-commerce project. And what has to happen is there's SEO setup. And historically, that SEO setup happens by the digital marketing team and the agency saying these are the components that need to take place. And then it goes into the traditional e-commerce integration and setup and IT and other people get it. This platform is enabling them to, from the marketing area, make the on-page optimizations without IT in a setup and world, and then continue to monitor it and make enhancements as you go forward, because it's a moving target again. So that's really, we're seeing it firsthand. Historically, we've stood between marketing and IT. That's the leverage we've always provided to people. Now we're putting that power into the marketer's hands, not just SearchDex's hands.
Do you think that with less of a reliance on IT, marketers can see more time efficiency?
Absolutely. And I think it's important that there's times they might need IT, and it shouldn't have to be for things that they can control and optimize themselves. I'm not minimizing IT's importance in the e-commerce platform technologists and how important they are, but some of this stuff just doesn't ever register as a priority in the shifting e-commerce space, so it gets deprioritized, and it's a timely thing that needs to happen. So put it in the marketer's hands who understands it, and don't go into a ticket system. I mean,
I agree. Well, thank you so much for this great conversation, David.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you for all your time.
You're so welcome. It was my pleasure. Have a great rest of your day. That was David Chaplin, CEO of SearchDex, giving us the details of their new SDX Hyperloop platform, as well as his expert insight on SEO's role in the current digital marketing landscape. We have lots more up our sleeve in that regard, so make sure you stay connected to CMS-Connected.